Did you know that some of the changes many men experience after 60, things like fading desire, maybe less energy in the bedroom, or just not feeling quite like your younger self, might not just be about the number of candles on your cake? It's a tough reality many gentlemen face, feeling strong in spirit, but noticing shifts in their intimate health. But what if I told you that often, the root isn't just aging itself, but potentially a lack of crucial nutrients? Foundational vitamins that quietly influence everything from your natural hormone levels to the very blood flow needed for intimacy. It's something many don't talk about, often chalking it up to getting older. Before we dive deeper, I'm curious, what brought you here today? Are you exploring ways to maintain vitality or perhaps seeking answers for changes you've noticed? Share a quick thought in the comments below. It helps us create content that truly resonates with you. Now, let's look at some common advice floating around about vitamins for male vitality after 60. We're going to explore 3 specific vitamins often mentioned, but importantly, we'll approach this with a critical eye, focusing on natural sources and understanding the balance required rather than just jumping to supplements, something I believe is crucial, especially as we get older. We want sustainable health, not just quick fixes, right? This isn't about selling pills, it's about understanding how your body works. First up, the sunshine vitamin, vitamin D. You hear a lot about vitamin D for bones and immunity, and rightly so. But its role often gets overlooked when it comes to male hormonal health. Some sources rightly point out that vitamin D acts almost like a precursor to hormones in the body, and there's evidence suggesting a link between healthy vitamin D levels and balanced testosterone. Now, testosterone is that key hormone influencing desire, energy, even mood. And yes, it does naturally decline with age. But could a deficiency in something as simple as vitamin D be accelerating that decline unnecessarily? Some studies, like one mentioned elsewhere from 2011, showed men increasing vitamin D intake saw improvements in testosterone. My perspective? Before even thinking about a supplement, ask yourself, are you getting enough natural sunlight? In our modern lives, especially for seniors who might spend more time indoors, it's easy to miss out. Just 10-15 minutes of morning or late afternoon sun exposure on your skin, without burning, of course, can make a significant difference. Your body is designed to produce this vitamin naturally. And what about food? Are you incorporating fatty fish like salmon or mackerel, egg yolks, maybe some fortified dairy or even mushrooms exposed to sunlight? These are nature's way of providing what you need. Relying solely on pills often bypasses the body's natural regulation. While some doctors might suggest low-dose supplements, around 1,000 to 2,000 IU, if a deficiency is confirmed by a test, isn't it better to try the natural route first? It's about foundational health, not just chasing a number on a lab report. Are you letting the sun and your diet do their job? Next, let's talk about vitamin B12, the nerve communicator. If vitamin D helps with the hormonal fuel, think of vitamin B12 as crucial for the wiring, your nervous system. This vitamin is absolutely vital for maintaining healthy nerve function, including those delicate nerves involved in sensation and response in the pelvic region. It's also key for red blood cell production, which impacts blood flow, another critical piece of the puzzle. Here's the challenge, and something often highlighted. As we age, our ability to absorb B12 from food can decrease. Changes in stomach acid are common. This means even if you're eating B12-rich foods, you might not be getting the full benefit. Some reports suggest a significant percentage of older adults might be low in B12 without even realizing it. What are the signs? Sometimes it's subtle, maybe some tingling in hands or feet, feeling more fatigued than usual, or noticing a slower response or reduced sensation during intimacy. Do any of those sound familiar? It's easy to dismiss these as just getting older, but could it be your body signaling a need for more B12? Again, let's think food first. Where does B12 naturally occur? Think animal products, lean meats, fish like tuna or sardines, poultry, eggs, dairy. For those on plant-based diets, fortified foods become essential, but absorption can still be a concern. My take here is caution and awareness. If you suspect issues, getting your B12 levels checked by a doctor is a smart move before reaching for supplements. Why? Because taking supplements blindly might mask an underlying absorption issue or another health concern. Understanding the why behind potential low levels is key. Is a simple nutrient gap, perhaps due to absorption changes, quietly holding you back? Let me know with a simple yes in the comments if any of this resonates with your own experience or concerns. It's helpful to know we're covering topics that matter to you, and if you're finding value, consider sharing this with a friend who might benefit. Finally, vitamin E, the cellular protector. Vitamin E often gets pegged as just being good for skin, but its role goes deeper, particularly concerning cellular health and blood flow, both relevant to male sexual function. The idea presented by some sources is that vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, helping protect the delicate cells in blood vessels and reproductive tissues from damage caused by oxidative stress, those free radicals you hear about. Think of it like protecting the plumbing. Healthy, flexible blood vessels allow for better blood flow, which is essential for achieving and maintaining erections. Some research has explored vitamin E, sometimes combined with minerals like selenium, showing potential benefits for sperm health and erectile function. The theory is that by reducing cellular damage and keeping blood vessels pliable, vitamin E supports the physical mechanisms of sexual response. So, how do you ensure you're getting enough? Once again, let's look beyond the supplement aisle first. Where is vitamin E abundant in nature? Nuts and seeds are powerhouses. Think sunflower seeds, almonds. Healthy fats like extra virgin olive oil and avocados are great sources. Leafy green vegetables also contribute. Sprinkling some seeds on your oatmeal, using olive oil in your salad dressing, snacking on a handful of almonds, these are simple, natural ways to boost your intake. Now, a word of caution from my perspective, echoing the themes we discussed earlier regarding supplements. High-dose vitamin E supplements can act as blood thinners, which can be risky, especially if you're already on medication. It can also interfere with vitamin K. The amounts found naturally in food are generally safe and come balanced with other nutrients. Is reaching for a high-dose vitamin E pill truly necessary, or could it potentially introduce other risks? It's a question worth asking before adding another capsule to your routine. So, we've touched on vitamin D, B12, and E, nutrients often discussed in relation to male vitality after 60. The recurring theme? Prioritize natural sources, sunshine and whole foods, and be cautious and informed about supplements. Get tested if you have concerns, don't just guess. But here's the crucial point often added at the end, and I want to emphasize it. Nutrition is only one part of the equation. True vitality comes from a holistic approach. Gentle, regular physical activity, like daily walks, some simple stretches, maybe even pelvic floor exercises, often overlooked by men, does wonders for circulation, hormone balance, and stress reduction. How's your sleep? Are you managing stress effectively? These factors are just as important, if not more so, than chasing specific vitamin levels. The goal isn't just to pop pills, but to create a lifestyle that supports your health from the ground up. It's about listening to your body, nourishing it wisely, keeping it moving, and managing stress. That combination is far more powerful than any single supplement. What's one takeaway from our discussion today that you plan to consider or implement? Share it in the comments. Learning from each other is invaluable. If you found this perspective helpful and appreciate this approach to health after 60, please give this video a like, share it with others who might benefit, and be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell. We'll be exploring more topics like simple exercises to support vitality in future videos. Thank you for watching. Here's to your health, naturally supported and lived fully.